I can't tell you how many times something's rolled under the seat of my pickup and I'm trying to find it, or I'm searching in the bottom of a duffel bag for something, or I'm looking into an engine compartment trying to troubleshoot a problem, and I thought, man, if I just had a light on me, it'd make this job a whole lot easier, finding what I'm looking for. Well, today I'm going to give you my impression of 3 different everyday carry options of flashlights that would be perfect for just such an occasion. Now, what I'm going to tell you about these flashlights is, I'm not going to give you the specs or the lumens and things like that. You can find that in other videos or the actual manufacturer's websites. What I'm telling you is what I practically like about each of these flashlights and why I would choose to carry them or why I wouldn't. What I like about them, what I don't like about them. The 3 flashlights that I'm going to tell you about today, number 1 is the Preon 1x47s. Number 2, the Maratac AAA by CountyComm, and the Streamlight MicroStream. 3 great flashlights, all in the AAA battery category. Fits perfect in your pocket, so you don't even know it's there until you need it. You pop it right out, and it's very helpful for whatever you're using it for. Now, the first flashlight I'm going to tell you about is the Streamlight MicroStream. And this is the least expensive of the 3 flashlights, coming in about $28, and it's the simplest in its design in the sense that it only has 1 light setting, on and off, and it's run by a toggle on the back. So it's just a real surefire design. And let me tell you a couple of things I really like about this flashlight is on the housing of the flashlight itself, it has ribbing. And this helps in gripping, so when you're pulling this out of your pocket and you're using it, it doesn't slip out of your hands, which is pretty important, obviously. And then the second thing I really like about this flashlight is the belt clip. This clips real nice on your pocket if you push it in there, but it also has a reverse clip so that you can easily clip this to the bill of your cap if you want hands-free use of the light, which is really convenient. And even though I don't carry this particular flashlight everyday carry normally, this is the one I put in my PSK, my personal survival kit that I throw in bags when I go on a day hike or I'm backpacking. And I carry this with me in the backcountry as a backup flashlight. And so I really like this particular light. The second flashlight that I want to show you today is the Preon 1x47s. And this is one of the lights that I have carried a lot on my person as a regular EDC. And I'll tell you some of the things I like about it is that it has multiple light settings. It's a twist on and off. It has low, medium, bright settings. It has a number of other settings like strobe, like an SOS, a beacon, and so it's a very versatile little light. Here's a couple things that I don't like about this light. The housing itself is very smooth, which means, particularly in the winter when my hands are a little bit dry, I've dropped this thing so many times, and luckily it's never been in a place where I couldn't retrieve it, but that was kind of a hassle. The second part of the light that I think is a little bit of inferior is the clip itself. I don't know what kind of metal it's out of, but it doesn't have a lot of spring to it. Put a little pressure on it and it bends out. I've had to take the clip off a number of times, rebend it so that it's tight against the flashlight housing, and reinstall it. A little bit of a hassle. Great light, very versatile, very light, fits great in your pocket. But for those 2 reasons, I've stopped carrying it as an EDC, or I carry it less. I usually just keep it in my pickup as a backup. So the third flashlight, and this is my favorite flashlight of the 3, is the Maratac AAA. And this has only 3 light settings, but that's what I really only need and use. A low, medium, and high, just a twist on, twist off like the Preon. And this has a couple of features that have the best of the 2 previous flashlights that I show you, combined. First of all, the flashlight housing has stippling, so it's very positive in your grip. You don't drop it very easily, and so I feel really good when I'm gripping it. It's not going to fall out of my hand. The second thing is the clip itself. The metal it's made out of has a nice spring to it, so it doesn't bend easily, and it keeps it real snug on your pocket. The great thing about this clip too, even though it's low in profile, you can detach it from the actual flashlight housing, reverse it, put it back on the flashlight. So it's reversed, and then it'll clip onto the bill of your cap, and you can use it for hands-free. So it's the best of both worlds. It's the smallest of the three, and it comes in the middle of the road as far as price. It's about $28. The Preon one's about $32. But it ends up actually being the most expensive of the three because you can only get them through CountyComm, and CountyComm charges you for shipping, whereas you can get the Preon one, depending on the retailer, with free shipping. And so you got to figure that in when you're purchasing a flashlight like this. But of the three flashlights, if I were to give you my impression of the one I like the best, it would be the Maratac AAA. It's worth the money you would spend on it, and very versatile with the 3 light settings and the reversible clip and the stippling on the flashlight housing itself. Is just a great all-around flashlight, and the one that I carry the most for EDC. Now, if you're interested to see how these lights match up as far as how bright they are, different lumens for everything, there's another YouTube channel that I'd recommend you checking out, and that's Patriot36. He does a great job at giving you all the specs and actually shows you the actual lumens and what they actually look like compared to one another with other flashlights in the same category. Great channel, so give him a thumbs up. As always, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, like, comment about your experience with each of these flashlights, what you like to carry as a AAA EDC, and hope to see you out there sometime soon.